What's up guys, my name is Jellycut5 and welcome back to an episode of the Player Career Mode. Before we do get into this episode though, it'd be much appreciated if you're able to hit that like button down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. We start off today's episode with a game against Aston Villa at Villa Park. The form is continuing, everything is looking good and we're now looking to continue in this game against Aston Villa. Looking for another 3 points on the board as we continue to get the first place in the Premier League table as of the moment, and as all competitions we are doing very well. Here we go then, we're at Villa Park and we're ready to see what objectives we need to be able to complete our 3 that we normally get. 7.5 rating, we need to avoid losing the match and we need 2 passes completed in the opponent's half. Good kind of objectives for ourselves, I reckon they're achievable. Let's get straight into things at Villa Park. The last time we visited Villa Park is when we became victorious after coming off the bench there. After a few games in a Chelsea shirt, we managed to grab the victory to put us through to the next round of the EFL Trophy. And one person I actually noticed at the same time that is playing for Aston Villa is Brian Broby, obviously the player that we would have replaced when we were previously at Ajax when we started. So he would have been the striker ahead of us, and as you can see he's on the ball right there and now. But yeah, he would have a player that we've actually would have replaced at the same time. So it's interesting to see him in a claret and blue shirt. Aston Villa looked to start the game off nice and strong here as Chelsea looked to do some defending in that sort of area of the pitch, but sort of pushing them more forward and forward there. As you can see, Brian Broby on the ball now with an opportunity, but Matty Cash there playing against his former side makes a really good interception and a lovely kind of run at the same time, dribbling past a few players in all honesty, waiting to see if there's support at the same time because it's hard to get all through of them. As Matty Cash now picks it up on the right hand side, decent ball there as you can see, he places in perfectly. The dribbling is absolutely sublime, but the finish isn't there. Martinez with a decent save there, putting out for a corner kick, and that was very unlucky. A very good chance for Chelsea to get themselves in front here as Aston Villa now have a chance. Very poor first half from either side, to be honest. Nothing really happening in terms of the creative awareness and anything, to be honest. No shots, no real kind of passes towards the goal where you'd kind of think it's going to be in a dangerous moment. As you can see, they have a chance here now as Jacob Ramsey looks to be able to tussle with his ex-teammates Matty Cash there. Jose Gaia picking it up after an overlap interception there. On to Ramsey, now into Camara. Lovely bit of play so far. Ramsey once again there looking to toy with the defenders and get it past him, but he's not able to do so. He puts it back onto Camara then with an opportunity to see if he can find his teammate. It's Moussa Diaby. Cucurella with an interception, finding Raheem Sterling as they look to clear their lines and push the ball up top there. Cucurella, Raheem Sterling losing out in possession there as Mr. Rory picks it up on the right hand side. The former Bayern man finds Diaby. Now Kamara with a lovely chance to be able to get the shot. If he doesn't, he finds Broby there. And now Romero with a good interception. Seems to be that we're coming under a lot of pressure so far as we pick up the ball on the left hand side but lose out to Masarauri there on the right. Gabriel picks it up, finding Broby. Lovely play from Villa. Could this be their chance? It's Adley, it's now Broby there, and that is a very good save by Robert Sanchez, and it does go out for a corner kick, but nothing else to happen in that particular first half. No real chances until the end bit there where Aston Villa kind of did poise a lot of threat in that opportunity. In terms of the actual everything else, in terms of your objectives, 2 out of the 3 completed. We just need to be able to up our match rating and up our performance to see if we can get all 3 points here at Villa Park. It's not going to be easy, to be honest, and it seemed to be the case that Villa was putting up a really good fight early on in the second half. They looked for an opportunity for Brian Broby to find his teammate Jacob Ramsey there as he looks to be able to kind of see if he can get past the fullback. He uses pace really well there, but Matty Cash with a decent interception, putting out for a corner kick. Quick start for Villa then as they look to be able to see if they can do something from the corner kick there, just on the outside of the area to see if it would come out to us, and it does there. Raheem Sterling winning the ball with an opportunity to now get past the defenders and go on the counter-attack ourselves. No one surrounding us apart from ourselves there as we look to be able to see if we can get past the defenders. The pace is too much with Jose Gaia. We're in on goal here, and Emi Martinez makes a very good save there, not making the most of that particular opportunity, in on goal, and we will get a corner now. Madueke whips it in there, Adley clears, falls back out to Lavia now looking to pump it in. Sterling now with an opportunity on the edge of the areas. Madueke with an opportunity, Adley intercepts, Stones clears it, and it falls out to Danso then with an opportunity to get the ball back into the air and create some threat for him as Caicedo finds Madueke. Lovely ball there, but we just can't really seem to latch onto it as they do intercept themselves now with Aston Villa going on the counter-attack. Adley pushing it onto Diaby. Lovely play from Aston Villa so far, nice and quick, and the opportunity to be able to see if they can get even further forward. Diaby picks it up after a pass from Masaruri, then with Diaby whipping it in there, and it's going to be Douglas Luiz who opens the scoring here at Villa Park. It's Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 0, and Douglas Luiz gets on the score sheet there. As you can see, the number 6 for Aston Villa, the man from Brazil, gets the goal there. It's a simple finish in the end, but a lovely bit of play from Aston Villa there. As you can see, real good opportunity to get the ball into the air, and he does perfect just to be able to tap it past Robert Sanchez. Complete completely rooted to the spot there. No opportunity to be able to get the save whatsoever, and Aston Villa are now leading in this tie. 64 minutes being played, and that's given them some momentum to be able to go on even further here as John Stones finds Masarari. John Stones with an opportunity to get the ball into the air, and they do cause some threat here. As you can see on the outside is Masaruri there. Opportunity to get past Sterling. He does now. Kamara. Now Masaruri once again there. As you can see, they're putting the pressure on really hard there, and it's an opportunity for them to get a second goal in this game and gain some sort of greater advantage as Masaruri on the edge now is finding Kamara. Kamara with an opportunity now on the outside is Tielmans. Tielmans knows he can shoot, and that is a very good opportunity there, but Tielmans has a shot just straying wide, and it will be a goal kick for Robert Sanchez there. He clears his line straight away, looking to find Raheem Sterling, who heads it down onto Caicedo. Ultra attacking is the obstruction there, as you can see, as Nkuku finds us with an opportunity to get past the defenders. We do so then. This is perfect. Romeo Lavia making the run. He's in on goal, but how he hasn't scored that, I'm not too sure. Straight at him, and that was a big save there from Emi Martinez. Ball whipped in there. Gabriel looks to clear his lines only as far as looks to be, or they might pick it up, to be honest, and Diaby has. He looks to go on the counter-attack and use his pace to be able to get past the defenders there. As you can see, Douglas Luiz catching it in the middle. Chelsea look to reset as advantage is being played after a foul was committed. Now, as you can see, looking for an opportunity now, Aston Villa, and this is a perfect one in itself there. In on goal, but he doesn't make the most of it on that case and scenario, and they are only a one goal ahead. But as you can see, another opportunity. Only 5 minutes left to play in this kind of tie itself, and it's going to be hard what to do, but this could be the chance. This could be the moment to be able to save a point in this tie, and we have done so. We have got level. It's Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 1, and we fire ourselves into the first goal of this particular fixture for ourselves, and looks to be that we are rescuing a point, and we are avoiding losing all 3 points here at Villa Park. It's been a tough game for us in honesty, but that will be that in the end. Full-time whistle has been blown. Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 1. We grab a goal right at the death to be able to secure at least a point and avoid the loss in this situation. Very poor performance overall in the end though. Aston Villa should have definitely taken more from the fixture itself after being the better side, that is for sure. In terms of the rating, 7.9, 1 goal scored, 3 shots on target, and a 33% conversion rate. Not the best days in at the office, as I mentioned, and it needs to be kind of improved from here on now in the episode, that is for sure, because we do not want to be starting like that any more times in the league, that is for certain. Match rating, avoiding loss, and attacking passes were all completed at least, and we get all 3 objectives completed out of 3. Simulation game after that draw against Aston Villa there, as you can see, and we are now simulating the second leg of the Carabao Cup fixture against Man United, and we are through to the final, a 5-0 aggregate win, and as you can see, we absolutely smashed the proceedings here against Manchester United in the end. Really good stuff. Into the final we go, and we will wait to see the opponent when it comes to the final day. Another simulation there, as you can see, as we face Gillingham now in the FA Cup. It's a very easy draw. We're simulating this one, and a 2-1 victory while Romero and Noni Madueke getting on the score sheet to put us through to the next round of the FA Cup. Second game of the episode now as we face Southampton at Stamford Bridge, looking for an opportunity to get our first 3 points in this particular episode and look to be able to put the matters kind of into a better situation after that draw against Aston Villa. Looking to be able to see what match objectives we need in this particular fixture, and as you can see, 8.5 rating, 60% team possession and 3 shots on target. The only reckon one that I think we'd actually struggle with is the possession, but let's get into this particular match though and let's see what we can do against the Saints. Looking for a quick start in this tie as Enzo Fernandez picks it up in the middle after the kickoff then as he finds Romero. Looking for an opportunity now on the left-hand side of Raheem Sterling there, and he makes a run and he finds the gap there. This could be the perfect start to life in this particular fixture, and easy does it. Is Chelsea 1, Southampton 0, and we open up the scoring in 2 minutes. Easy stuff, that is for sure, as we celebrate with some of the fans there, as you can see. Simple finish, but it was a simple bit of play at the same time. Southampton just caught napping opportunities for them to get back, and they just didn't do so. We were onside, a massive gap to run into, and we have taken the chance perfectly there, just curling an effort into the bottom corner. Nothing the keeper could do in that sort of situation, and we now are ahead as we break the deadlock. Looking for another quick half opportunity, as you can see in the 6th minute there. We're looking to get the ball off them straight away, and we're really up for this particular fixture, and we're seeming to want to get some goals early on as Enzo Fernandez retrieves the ball then. Opportunity to get even further forward with blue shirts offering support as we look to play in Noni Madueke. He plays it back to us, back to Madueke. On the right hand side is Reece James. Could get a ball across the goal there, as you can see, as Reece James finds himself enough. We shoot, he blocks it, it's Reece James again, and it's Chelsea 2, Southampton 0, and it looks to be that we are going to be running away with this particular fixture as Reece James opens the scoring with a second goal in the 9th minute there. Reece James unlucky on the initial kind of bit where he couldn't play us in and get the assist, but it's worked out even better for him as we did shoot, it completely rebounded straight to his foot and he just absolutely thumps it home on his left, kind of makes sure he's on the right kind of angle on his body and everything else, and he absolutely thumps it there with his left. Really nicely done by Reece James, and we now are 2-0 up. Absolutely running away with this fixture in all honesty. It's seeming too easy for the Blues. Southampton look to be able to see if they can poise some threat, but Romero with an interception finding Noni Madueke on the right hand side. We look to make the run and make the support as Noni Madueke plays us in with an overlapping run at the same time. We look to play it into himself and he receives the ball really nicely with Reece James on the overlap. He pumps it in, it's Caicedo, now to JD Cook, and it's Chelsea 3, Southampton 0. Everything we touch, it turns to goals, and we've already got a 10.0 rating as we celebrate in front of the Matthew Harding end there, as you can see. Brilliant finish at the same time, just being able to curl it on the right foot. Really awkward way to do so, but it flies into the top corner, leaving the keeper no chance whatsoever. And we have now got a 3-goal advantage with still minutes to play in this first half. All happening in the first half. It's 21 minutes being played. Southampton get themselves kicked off there, as you can see, with an opportunity. The first one of the game, but Romero with a lovely interception, finding Raheem Sterling on the left-hand side with an opportunity to run it himself into the gap there. Decent pass and decent touch. We get ourselves past the defenders. Easy does it there as we look to be able to see if we can create another opportunity, and we do so. It's Chelsea 4, Southampton 0. I mean, I don't even know what's going on in this moment. An absolute just whirlwind of a fixture for ourselves. A hat-trick already. I mean, yeah, I don't even know. Southampton just not there whatsoever. Everything we seem to do in terms of going forward, we look like scoring if it's myself or it's my teammates around me, and this is well too easy, that is for sure, but we'll definitely take it and we'll definitely enjoy the moment. As you can see, it's only taken us 25 minutes to score 4 goals as a team, but a chance for Southampton now. Stewart hits it, Aribo then into an empty net, and it's now Chelsea 4, Southampton 1. 5 goals in 27 minutes. Who would have believed it if I said that at the start of the episode? Unbelievable stuff. A simple finish from Joe Aribo there after Sanchez coming out after an effort from Stewart. Decent save initially, and I was unlucky for time for Aribo where he was just there on an empty net and he's thumped it home. Not exactly one to celebrate as they still have got a 3-goal deficit as of the moment, but they have got their first goal of this particular fixture and they do look slightly better than previously. 29 minutes being played after the kickoff then as Enzo Fernandez looks to play this and straight away there Raheem Sterling making the run on the left hand side. Opportunity to find the gap, and that gap is so easy to run into. No one marks us. We skip past the defenders and normal service resumes. It's Chelsea 5, Southampton 1, and yeah, I don't even know what's going on right now. Another goal added to the tally. Unbelievable stuff. Simple finish as it goes off the post. Keeper having once again just no chance whatsoever. His defences have not supported him in any means at all, but as you can see, it's still remaining that we're going to go on the attack, but we do get an interception from Southampton there, as you can see, but Bednarak losing out in possession. Real poor bit of play from the defenders who look to be able to scoop around past the defenders, and the keeper does save on this chance there, denying us to make it 6-1 in this tie, and it would have been lovely if that were to be the case. But in terms of the objectives, everything should be pretty much okay, to be honest, after that really good performance in the first half, as we look to be able to see 10.0 rating, 9% off the actual team possession and 7 shots on target, and we only needed 3. So yeah, all is good in all honesty. That's pretty decent for ourselves. I'm very happy that we are on the road to completing all 3 of our objectives then. Second half commences and we don't really need to do much now. We've pretty much won the game, but Southampton's still giving it some here, as you can see. Opportunity to get past Cucurella, and Cucurella falls over in the mist of the rain there, as you can see. Stewart with an opportunity to get himself into the area then. Decent turn, he puts it to Barron, and it's a good hit. Sanchez saves, and another simple finish for Southampton. It's Chelsea 5, Southampton 2, and they get themselves a second goal in the fixture. A very simple finish there, as you can see. It was just pretty much an empty net once again there after Sanchez making a first good initial save, but unlucky to fall out to the Southampton player. Barron really hit it nicely there, as you see, thumped it, but it was pretty much straight down the throat of Robert Sanchez, but he couldn't do anything else but fumble the ball into the feet of another Southampton player, and they have got another goal in this tie, as I mentioned, to make it Chelsea 5, Southampton 2. They've still got to score a fair few more goals if they want to get themselves back into it, so we're not too worried, but we're going to give it some now in the 58th minute then. Opportunity to get past the defenders, but we don't there as Aribo picks it up in the middle with an opportunity to go forward. Southampton gaining some sort of momentum here, as you can see, as he skips past Romero now, and it is a very good save made by Robert Sanchez, and it will be a corner kick to the Saints then. Are they looking for a late comeback? We've got half an hour left to play there. Is it going to be the case where they get the shock? I'm not too sure. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case because we look too strong for the Southampton outfit, but they're definitely going to give it a go. That is for sure. Corner kick to be taken by Smallbone then as he plays it short to his teammate then. Opportunity to get into the area, but Raheem Sterling nice and strong in the tackle, clearing his lines, finding Caicedo. Caicedo straight away pumps it out on the right hand side with an opportunity now to get past the defenders, but pace is way too much for Manning, too much for Berisha. This is the perfect chance for another goal, and it's Chelsea 6, Southampton at 2. 5 goals scored for JD Cook, and we are absolutely running away with it now. We get the advantage back up to 4, and it seems to be that Southampton are going to be too slow in this. Means a lovely finish on the right foot, just nestling into the bottom corner after hitting the counter-attack. Props to Caicedo for doing what he did initially there after he was able just to kind of pass the ball out straight away on the right-hand side and allow no opportunity for the Southampton defenders to get back in any means whatsoever. And after that, we are going to get substituted off, as I feel like it's right to give some other players some opportunity to play. 10.0 rating, 63 minutes being played, 5 goals, a 55% conversion rate, and 8 shots on target. A great day for JD Cook, to be honest, and then one to remember, that is for sure. Maybe one of the best individual performances that we've actually displayed on the pitch itself. It finished 6-2 in the end there, and the only thing we weren't able to complete was the possession, but who cares? We've got the match ball, we've made history once again, and we're definitely going to be across the headlines for many times to come. Last but not least, we have a third game of this particular episode then, as we look to be able to visit the London Stadium against West Ham United. Looking at the match objectives, we need a 7.5 rating, 55% possession, and complete two passes in the opponent's half. Not too sure what to expect in this particular fixture. Our West Ham are some sort of a bogey team to Chelsea sometimes, but we look to start the game off nice and quick there. Effort denied by Areola, and that was a decent effort, I have to say, and it does go out for a corner kick. 10 minutes into the tie, corner whipped in by Madueke there. No one could latch onto it, but it does fall back out on the edge of the area to Caicedo. Caicedo now to Danso. Danso now onto a teammate. Sterling now, and what a flick that was. And it's West Ham 0, Chelsea 1, and JD Cook fires his side in front once again there for another time this season. An unbelievable assist from Raheem Sterling there. The way he was able to curl that pass round the defenders and just leave nobody around me whatsoever but the goalkeeper and the goal itself. And we absolutely thump it into the back of the net. Just looking back on this one, look at the touch. Unbelievable stuff, and the finish was perfect at the same time, curling around the keeper the opposite way from where he dived. Really happy with that one, that is for certain, and it's definitely one goal to remember in our career for JD Cook. So 1-0 to Chelsea then in this London derby against West Ham United. As I mentioned, it's always been a tough place for Chelsea to come, but we're looking so good at the moment. We might not be stocked, but an opportunity now for Neres then to burst down the wing, and he does so then. Really good chance for himself to get into the air, and of course some sort of threat there for West Ham United. Back to Digne, now Danny Ings then with an opportunity, now onto his teammate Irving. Irving with an opportunity there, and he is taking it perfectly. What a goal that is from Irving. It's West Ham 1, Chelsea 1. And the boys in claret and blue are definitely back in this fixture. A very good goal, I have to say. Took it perfectly, in all honesty. I didn't actually expect him to shoot. I thought he might have passed it, but he's absolutely belted it with his left foot. It's kind of gone through the legs of Romero. And Robert Sanchez has got no chance of getting to that one whatsoever. And West Ham are now level in this fixture. Crazy stuff, to be honest, as West Ham looks to be able to continue on the form. As they look to have to do some defending now. Christopher Nkunku picks it up with an opportunity to find ourselves. He does. On the left-hand side is Cucurella then with an overlapping run from Raheem Sterling then. As you can see, could get into the air and create some sort of bother for the West Ham defence, and a lovely ball into the box there. We're looking now to find the opportunity to maybe shoot, maybe pass. We shoot, but we don't score. Areola making a very good save, putting it out for a corner kick. Hectic first half for both sides, to be honest, as we look to be able to see if we can get ourselves back into the game and get that one goal advantage. But West Ham now going forward now, as you can see, Danny Ings with an opportunity to find his teammate Kudos. Ings again, it's a lovely shot there. Sanchez with the save as Cucurella picks up the pieces with an opportunity now to stride on the left hand side and just get the space between himself and the attackers. Now Romeo Lavia picks it up in the middle as he has to switch to the left there. Lovely pass from Cuckoo. As you can see, Raheem Sterling making the run, a first time pass straight away as we make the run to be able to kind of support him at the same time. He finds in Cuckoo, who passes it on to ourselves, then getting past the defenders. Lovely run, to be honest, but Kurt Zuma with the interception. Suchek now picks it up. Hectic stuff there in his last 10 minutes or so. Mohamed Kudus now finds Danny Ings there with an opportunity to stride forward. He runs in the middle there, as you can see, running along the halfway line, finding Flynn Downs now Irving, the previous goal scorer, looking to find a teammate, and he does there. As you can see, he's looking for an option. He's just got to pass it. Mohamed Kudus picks it up on the right hand side, using his pace. He finds Ings. He gets past the defenders. Lovely dribbling, and West Ham United find themselves ahead. It's West Ham 2, Chelsea 1, and Danny Ings gets himself on the score sheet as he rolls back the years there, as he celebrates with David Moyes. Brilliant stuff from Danny Ings, just kind of wibbling himself out the way of the defenders there. As you can see, just kind of zigzags there, and it's such good dribbling, such good precision to keep the ball next to your foot, and a thumping effort there to beat the Spanish goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. West Ham in head in this particular tie. Did not expect that whatsoever. I knew it'd be a tough game, but didn't expect to find themselves in front at the first half whistle. Then, as you can see, half time at the London Stadium, not the best of halves, so I have to mention. Obviously, we did go 1-0 up at one point, and we did make a good start, but we need to be able to see if we can do that in the second half also. In terms of the objectives, though, we are all good in that kind of respect, but let's see what we can do in this second half. If we want to create an opportunity for ourselves to actually get back into the game and get all 3 points, we need to do it nice and quickly here. But as you can see, we need to do some defending in the 60th minutes. Cucurella picks it up on the left-hand side. Decent interception finding Christopher Nkunku. Now could be our chance now as we run in the left-hand side. Opportunity. Alvarez tries to match us for pace. He nearly catch up with us, but unfortunately Areola saves. How he saved that, I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure, in honesty. Brilliant save from the Frenchman there as we continue on. 65 minutes being played. Pressure is mounting for West Ham to be able to get something out of this game. After the attack, as you can see, we got past Zuma, and that is a perfect finish. Have some of that there, West Ham. It's West Ham 2, Chelsea 2, and JD Cook once again gets on the score sheet then to level things here at the London Stadium there. Poor defending from West Ham originally there, as you can see, and Zuma got absolutely sent with that fake shot. No getting round that one whatsoever. A really good finish in the end. Obviously, we've been a little bit unlucky in this particular fixture, but we've done well nevertheless, and we are now back into things here at the London Stadium. But unfortunately, I had nothing else to show. It was the most boring kind of game afterwards. Just nothing happened whatsoever. It's like it went dead. Both sides just settled for the draw. Not happy with that whatsoever. A really poor performance. 2 draws in this particular episode, and only the 1 win that we did play, and unfortunately, but we did well for an individual. 9.4 rating, 94 minutes being played, 2 goals scored, 25% conversion rate, and 5 shots on target. 2 objectives completed out of the 3 also. Obviously not the best that you would normally like to have, but yeah, 2 objectives completed out of the 3, and once again, the possession lets us down. Here's the Prem table there, as you can see. Played 23, won 16, drawn 5, lost 2. Currently sitting on 53 points there. 6 points clear of Arsenal as of the moment. We're pretty much walking away with it as things stand, to be honest. We've been really good. Obviously, we've got a game in hand on the other teams itself, one of them being Arsenal. But we're definitely in the driving seat for something special with not too many games left now. We're in February, so the season is rolling on, that is for sure. But it's still long in our eyes. But that is it for this particular episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. Please like and subscribe for more just like this. And don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.